Wrapped up here at the inaugural DraftKings Sports Betting National Championship, and we are here with the person who won exactly $1 million more than me in this contest because I finished with zero in this contest. Randy Lee. Randy, man, congratulations first and foremost. Let's go. Let's just start real quick. It came down to a 52-yard field goal. What was going through your mind right there?
I'm not kidding. That was the single most important play in football in my whole life by a lot. 52-yard field goal is a long field goal. I don't care who you are, what you do. I don't care if you're a professional field goal kicker. It's not easy. I was on the right side of it.
Yeah.
It's indescribably awesome that I got the opportunity to be where I am right now. So it's cool.
I mean, that's awesome to hear. What got you here? What got you to the contest?
I mean, I've been betting sports for a while now. I have a lot of sports experience. I grew up playing and loving sports as a kid, and then Jersey, voted in sports betting, and from there I just kind of kept it going and built a little bit of a role, and between money management and smart bets and doing what I can to take as many advantages as I can and in as many spots as I could, here we are. So.
What was your strategy? Did you have a strategy coming into this? Because this is kind of a unique contest where nobody really knew how to attack it.
Yeah, being the first one, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
it wasn't easy. It's not easy. I knew that as far as a 10K buy-in is concerned, everyone in it is going to be a professional. Mm-hmm. They're not here to mess around. It's not a joke. It's not just taking random shots. I knew I had to, I've been screaming all night, so I knew I had to be aggressive, and I knew I had to, get lucky in spots just like anybody else who's won a lot of money had to do. I was fortunate enough to go into today the chip leader, so to speak, and that gave me a little bit of an edge competitively, and I tried to use that to the best of my advantage.
And you decided to actually sit on your chip lead during the first game. No bets during the first game. You then shoved all in.
Well, the first half of the first game.
Right. Yes.
I wanted everyone to settle and do their thing. I looked at stack sizes, and I did a lot of math and looked at what everyone else had going, and I tried to hit a little bit, so I knew that if I had an incentive or an idea going into the second game of what I wanted to do, I needed to make sure that I had enough to do it going into the second game to be able to stay at the top.
Right.
Yeah.
Or at least recapture the top. Because I knew I was going to lose the first position coming into the first half of the first game.
Right.
But I was going to be ready for it coming into the second half and the second game. So.
See, this is what that was a strategy, right? And so this is why this was so unique of a way, because we saw people, if you were following down the leaderboard, which I know you probably were, there were some people who had 3 bets and some people who had 280 bets, right? So the strategies just varied crazy in this thing.
Yeah, everyone had a different strategy. And that's kind of always going to be the case when it comes to sports betting. There's no guarantees no matter what you do. A big part of my action came in some soccer with some dogs that pulled out through me on Friday and made a big difference coming into Saturday, and it mattered. I got lucky in one spot, and then I used all the information I could going forward. So
well, let me tell you. You use that information and turn this buy-in into $1 million, man. We're not going to keep you here too long. I can only assume maybe you have a cocktail or two to get to. Maybe I can only assume.
We're gonna go grab
dinner.
Yeah, we're gonna go grab a steak dinner. And I'm gonna have a drink or two. I'm a little bit of a drinker. I like to have a good time.
Listen, as you should. I can only imagine what I'd be doing with $1 million right now.
As long as we're not driving, we're good.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah. Randy, thanks for giving us the time, and congrats, man. For this being the first one, I thought everything went off incredibly great, and to see a good, fun dude take it home, it's awesome, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It was a phenomenal event, very well run, top to bottom. I had the luxury of being the winner, So it's kind of skewed when I just sit here and say, oh, yeah, DraftKings did a great job.
Right.
But they really did. Everyone was very friendly. Before, no one knew who I was until I'm screaming in the back
Right.
saying I won. But everyone treated me the same as they treated everyone else. So it was good to come into an environment and have a good time and be able to relax and enjoy sports, and then have the sweat that I personally did in the long run. So it was fun.
Guys, thanks so much for tuning in for all of this. It's been an amazing weekend, amazing 3 days. We do have a guy that just turned a $5,000 bankroll into over $100,000, and then parlayed that into $1 million. For Brett, for Randy, I'm Matt. We'll be back all the coverage here on the Lions and PlayPicks.com. Thanks a lot.